Hey, Sammy Okiga here. Still working on the model again. Hair's changed now. We're back in Neverwinter Nights too. We just left the starting village. Um, Dad sent us to punch lizards. They're in that direction. I'm gonna be going for a while tonight. Um, don't expect amazing gameplay. This is 3.5, but I'm gonna play it loose, because for the most part you're overpowered anyway. Um, not much to say. Um, I'm hungry to get started, so I'm just gonna go. If you've ever played Pathfinder, the gameplay in this will be familiar to you. It's not entirely 3.5, but it's pretty close. I sound like such a generic guard. You're going down. Yeah, you bet you are. In any case, um, expect characters to miss constantly, because that's what they do. Bevel over here will probably die 3 times. Don't worry about it, he'll wake up and will not push rest. Let's see. I love the music too.
Feel my fury.
It's important in 1v3. It keeps you on your toes. Let's see it. In case anyone's tuning in for the first time, his name is Josephus Joestar for no obvious reason, don't ask. Totally legally distinct name. Oh man. He's 3.5 monk, so it's not fantastic, but I still love it. Yes. The power of a human knuckle can overcome any kindness armor. Dark Souls. Meanwhile. Oh snap, I could actually identify that. That dude's not exactly intelligent. Let's see here, where'd they go? Gloves of concentration. Oh yeah. Okay, so concentration was a thing. Basically before 5e, and I don't even know if it's a thing in Pathfinder 2. You had to maintain concentration if people were whooping you, like just going to town while you were casting. Because people could get attacks of opportunity by default if you cast it in front of them. You had to use cast defensively, which might be on my bar. Ooh, that's what parry is. In any case, it's not really gonna do me any good. Lizard! Look at the advanced graphics of their time. You can almost see.
Let's see what you've got.
You can almost see the skin texture on my CRT. I'm kidding. This thing's flat. Why couldn't this be the kind of game where you level up? Haha. We're pausing. The kind of game where you gain your HP back when you level up. No, that was a lucky roll. Because when you cast Cure Wounds on yourself, you can get an attack of opportunity from basically every other enemy nearby. I really like this game. Let's see here. Checking OBS, make sure it's looking okay. Am I straight up? My god. I doubt anyone will ever be able to tell, because, well, I've had like 4 viewers. But I actually just doubled my upload speed. Turns out I had the cheapest possible package, and the next one up, which was twice as good, was like $10 more. And it's like, are you kidding me? That is such an easy sell. It's like, you could upload at the speed of nothing, or respectable for $10. It's like, done. D-O-N-N-U-E. I'm sure there are more letters in that. There's a G-H somewhere. Done. Wait. Oh no. I've already been spotted. Quick. Remember your training. Okay, I don't really need much of this now that I understand it. I'm not going to use taunt. Am I going to use taunt? No. Thanks for confirming. There. Diplomacy, because unfortunately, this is one of those games where your allies don't do your diplomacy for you. Which is one thing that's really good about the Pathfinder video games that came way later. It's like, if you're not playing a charisma class, and this is 3.5, so Bard is, well, I mean, Kingmaker and Wrath of Righteous, that's the same problem. Bard is almost useless. Like, they're terrible in 3.5. Like, in a large party, they do a lot. But it takes a lot of levels before they get to be really stable. Unlike 5e, where right from level 1, they're just great. Arguably the best class, but that's a different discussion. Point is, I don't have any reason to have high charisma, or any charisma, because this is Pathfinder, so I need dex for armor, but strength to hit as a monk and do damage. But it includes weapon finesse with unarmed strikes. So I sacrifice strength. Don't tell him, he needs to never know this. Jeez, what do I do with this? Hold up. Bullshit? Hide? Cover your ears, children. Actually, no. Screw bluff. Listen and move silently. Right. Damn it, that's Harry. Alright. Monk speed! Bonus against mind-affecting spells. Blind fight I don't really need. Extra stunning attacks, it seems good, but I'm not going to bother with it because you can rest at any given point. Mobility is required for some things. They get this by default. I don't need armor. I don't really need that. You know, this isn't the best thing ever. Wait. But... yes. +3 to diplomacy. I know it seems lame, but I'm gonna use it.
What's up?
Bevel, I'm not sure you're gonna survive this, so... you get the automatics. Sure.
Yes.
Alright, get in there.
Down.
Okay, fine, we'll fight you. Bevel knows what's up.
Feel my fury.
Have you considered fist? He says as he kicks him. Oh, snap. Obviously the combat's not amazing to watch, but I still like it. Jesus.
Let's go.
Bevel, you joining? Oh, man. JoJo's just over here just plowing through the lizardmen. That could have been worded better. Bevel is just thinking about it. Thanks. Wait, he got credit for that? I will never admit that you did that. Why did he have so many great swords? ZZ top. There we go. Let me do something real quick. There we go. Hopefully the stream still looks okay. We don't have a good reason to be over here. Do we? No. But I'm really curious. Wait, hold on. This is the ruins. This is nothing.
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search.
Your Jedi mind tricks don't work on me, Bevel. But you said you haven't been here in ages.
I haven't, but I remember Georg talking about this one. He said no one has ever been able to get in. And Tarma says he's heard a story about a wizard who tried to get in once and never returned. Besides, if your father wanted us to go into these ruins, you'd think he'd have told us how to get in.
Flurry of blows
Can't do
activated.
that.
Okay, fine. Okay. Spooky music makes me think there's vampires. Premium waifu? I'm just standing here in clear sight. Her stealth is unmatched. Among her people, she is known as the spider. No. Hawk. No. Cat? She's very important. We'll get back to her later. Perhaps if I punch the lizard with my foot, which is a kick, but a punch with one's own ankles. This is how you know you kick wrong. Unless you put little struts on it and start kicking them like you're a chariot. Hold on, I have to invent that, and then figure out why no one else invented it.
I can't move.
Yes!
Too much equipment.
Bevel, come over here. That ass too fat. If only I had someone to carry all these swords. Someone who's probably going to die anyway. Bye, Bevel. From the makers of Goodbye, Bevel. I feel like something important is being missed here.
What's up?
He has to keep his longsword. He's kind of developed a thing for it. This is useless. Wow. Well, we're not making athletics checks anytime soon. Probably. Unlike on the later Pathfinder games, this one wasn't exactly full of skill checks. I'm actually not sure if you make any basic skill checks. I don't know, I think Tumblr's still around. What's my HP sitting at? We're fine, we're fine. You know what, I love EXP, we're going back.
You're going down.
Follow if you want, or just hang around. Oh, hell no. I must cast a spell while being stared at by 8-foot-tall lizard people. How does that keep working? I take it back. Maybe you can use an item to cast a spell and you don't get an attack of opportunity. Bevel, you're making me look bad. Good enough. That's just sad. Right? One thing you'll learn about this game really quick is, like I said, you can long rest anywhere at any time, and it has no consequences that I know of. There's not really a good reason to use potions outside of battle. There might be a few scenes, like some sort of arena battle, where it becomes a big deal, but that's about it. Scrolls of magic weapon. Speaking of which, behold. You can't rest your enemies nearby. The opposite of behold. Oh, he's got it. He's probably got it. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble. Fist him. Fist him proper. Yes, the good old days when stunning fist was something you announced before you used it, and if it missed, it was gone forever. Can you just give up like I'm not worth it? Devil, please. He's coming into his own. What if I was never the main character? What if it was always Bevel? This is when you find out you've been mispronouncing his name his whole life. It's Beville. Time to save our name under... Right. This is what all that diplomacy was for. Hopefully. Oh no, I guess we'll rest right here again. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, great spirits of the Stone Tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the Stone God.
I'm way back here, yo. Diplomacy. Cock's fist. When this land was once ours, my tribe left something here.
And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals.
May I please challenge you to a dance-off? Did he just roll his eyes at me? Jojo. I needed to save my tribe. Wouldn't you understand?
What do you propose then, warm blood?
Political marriage. Let me save my tribe, and I will return the favor.
A favor for a favor, eh? We may have need of you. We will let you do this thing. Do what you have come here to do. We will leave the Warmbloods in peace, my followers.
Hi, guys! They totally thought that I was a badass. It's amazing. You just deepen your voice and they will believe. What's this? It's a mysterious thin object and an obelisk. The Tormentor.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Okay. There might have been one more thing, but it's not important. For the latest news on this old game, please visit a site that's probably gone.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
But you
If I did
didn't
not
die.
believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
That was exactly how we treat Bevel. I don't see any reason to grill him over it. Just take the shard.
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter. Find my half-brother
drop.
Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
That's why I kept calling him Duncan. Look, in the last episode, Bevel died every time a fly looked at him wrong. Tonight, he's just embarrassing me with his competence.
Wolf the beast tracked me down, father.
Wait, he wants me to go to Neverwinter. Father, have you seen me?
You would unleash me upon this world, father, knowing what I am.
Head to the small port town of Highcliffe when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
I mean, okay, Dad, fine.
You seem eager to put me in danger, father. Are you trying to test me?
You know, fuck it, that's what he says.
We are all in danger. I will try my very best to keep the hunters busy. If Tamora wills it, your journey will be quick and safe. But Lady Luck is fickle indeed in the mare. Steel yourself for danger.
I'm gonna go talk to my friends. The ones who aren't dead.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
The last time someone that said that, I
Begin walking the path of the beast, father.
Alright, well, let's see what's going on in town. This Siri, she's not up to anything lately.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
Decent answer.
When I had made it clear to stay out of it. I am no doddering scholar in need of your amateurish attempts to help. The girl died a meaningless death. A needless sacrifice only helps your enemy. Learn this lesson, and you may avoid Amy's fate. Help with the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what I can give. Use that skull of yours for more than a shield. Amy obviously failed to learn this lesson. A fool girl. As functional as the famous Harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin.
I implore you to reconsider.
You aren't mistaken on that account. Fine, take this. Perhaps it will help you. Perhaps not, but don't bother asking for more. I've already lost an apprentice on your behalf. That's all you'll be getting from me.
What mysteries remain to be solved?
The swamp has many denizens, most dangerous and all of them particularly irksome. But these new pests are not native. So it stands to reason they traveled through leagues of swamp trails and this odious smell to get here. Anyone that desperate has to have a good reason, so whatever you're carrying, guard it carefully. Anyone fool enough to go through that much effort to come here won't give up easily. I've already lost Amy to their determination.
Alright. Just ask him.
Suffice it to say that I find the bustle of city life even less endearing than the mosquitoes here. And here I can work quietly, in exchange for teaching some mud farmer's child a bit of lore every now and again. There's more to it than farming and pig contests. Of that you can be certain. Come back later, then we can talk.
Aw, poor kitty. Alright, let's just leave him alone for now. We'll be back. Siri can't really do much for me. Bevel ain't coming along. Orlin? See, hit it off never once. This is his original accent. Remember your Hobbleman, don't take any golf myself out. Orlin, I don't think you're from around here.
Is there anything you can do to help me with my journey?
You take this Hobbleman and take care of their own. You know, it's no longer city dwellers, you remember that. What? For a spell, I'd gladly give it to you, but after the attack and see that we're having, well, you know, this is the best I can do for you. Bye, Orlin. Alright. I don't really want to screw with Bevel. I think he'll just give me the stuff he picked up. And he can keep it. It's young Bevel's friend. Now I'm old. Thank you for bringing my son back from the mayor. Bevel is still shaken from the attack and the loss of your friend. I'm grateful you were there to watch over him. I understand you've been sent to Neverwinter, the city of skilled hands. I just pray you fare better than Bevel's brother Lorne.
What happened to Lorne?
He never came back. Lorne, come back. A lot of soldiers died during the war with Luskin. I just pray it wasn't one of them. Brother Mering says never give up hope, but it's been such a long time. I just want to know what happened. If he's dead, if he died, it would be good to put him to rest with the rest of his family. Give him the honor of a soldier's burial. I don't really want to take anything from her, but I might as well ask. I ain't got shit, Captain. Authentic line. I was born there. Bet you didn't know that.
No,
My husband read me an affair.
it's not fair. It should have been me.
I hear that during the war with Luskin, a lot of the city was burned down. Don't listen to that fool Georg Rudful. You'd have you think every last building was destroyed.
It wasn't.
Well, that's another matter, and I think of Neverwinter from time to time. I do miss its streets and river. Alright. Basically enough running around. I think the only thing left is to ask Mering and Georg to give me something and we'll leave. And then things get silly. See, blah blah, the place is safe. Your friend's dead. Think it's no one's fault. Hate to skip through this, but you know what he's saying. Is there anything you can do to help me? Oh, I forgot about that! In fact, I don't think I knew about it. It's like, is there anything you can teach me? It's like, I tried to teach you as much as I could of the wisdom of the Sun Soul Masters I could recollect. Yeah, even though you don't have any sun-based powers, you're a Sun Soul monk. They're explaining why you know how to be a monk.
Master, after 10,000 years I remember that you exist.
Alright, just let that go. What did he give me? Examine. Really? He just gave me a glow ring? Wait, there's a constant red light wherever I walk, and I'm a half-demon. Bruh.
Oh,
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
I have...
That's appropriate.
I have come of age. As you can tell, I am 14.
Fuck it, I'm gonna tell him.
You know what they were looking for? They tore apart half the houses in town. What is it? Obviously, those beasts didn't come all that way for a chunk of silver. There must be more to it than that.
I'm gonna go find out.
That does sound important. More important than staying here. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help.
How about you?
You may not have trained under me, but I've always enjoyed your company. And you acquitted yourself well with the village defense. Here, take this shield. It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold that might do you some good.
You tell me about the road? Is it paved?
The road is as wild as a road can get and still be called a road. And that was before the patrols stopped coming. There's only the one road in the mare, and that leads to us. There's a small inn on the way. Makes most of his trade off adventurers and the like. Galen, you remember him? The merchant? Well, he says the road is even worse than before. Lizardlings and other creatures have been sighted, and in large numbers.
One of the worst things about Faerun, and like, Faerun, whatever it's called, and like, most standard D&D settings, is that the concept of an adventurer exists. In the real world, the word adventurer is either a term of admiration usually used for children, or it's something someone might call themselves, or you say is a derogatory term when they're rich and privileged enough to travel and go see things. You know, really get out there and explore. You know, I'm going to go live in the Amazon for a week. You know, adventurer. In these kind of settings, and the kind of setting that this game seems to be in, despite what he just said, there are no such things. A sellsword, a mercenary, a sword for hire, like anything like that, hired muscle, you can run into. But people wandering into dungeons, wandering through the wilderness, like getting all the loot, those aren't really much of a thing in this. Because if they were, they wouldn't have any problems. Like, there would not be any ancient evils that, oh no, I hope a hero rises up in a village a million miles from here and levels up. No, it would be like they wander in, and like the 20th, you know, max level wizard who's like, oh, I wish I had something to do, will turn around and cast Wish. Like, that's sort of the weirdness about this. In those settings in Pathfinder, specifically, like, and obviously 3, 4, and 5, Faerun, a lot of the settings, a lot of the campaigns seem to imply that there were a lot of level 10 and over characters who were just all over the place, particularly in cities, who were just there. Thankfully, despite what he just said in Neverwinter Nights 2, there isn't any here. People are shocked at how good you are at kicking, ass. Like, let me think of a censored word for that. Oh yeah, ass. Basically, no one ever seems to expect the unending terror of you walking into a building. Kind of like Dragon Age Origins, which really, really bothered me. Like, I'm not going to spoil it too much here. If you play a mage, you're in apocalypse. Like, not, you know, D&D level, but it's like, hey, person who's talking smack to me and my friend here and threatening to kill my friend. You know I can kill every person in this room in Minecraft. Within about 3 seconds, right? Like, just an immediate immolation. But the story doesn't adapt to that. If you're playing a mage, and you're splattered with Dragon Age blood, they just go like, I guess we'll have to get out of here. Diplomacy or whatever. We're not coming back. And it's like, I wiped out 20 dudes on the way here with a flick of my wrist. The marshals and the team didn't even do anything. They just walked around going, ah, target's dead. Ah, target's dead. I really don't like it when you have that be a thing in a setting, but then they hand wave it because it doesn't make the plot work. It's like you either fix it or you make the plot revolve around it. That said, this is the beginning of a journey, and Mr. Jojo here is probably just going to be a pure monk all the way through. So, the only thing he's going to be able to do is punch. And don't worry, he gets a lot of defensive abilities that make it so that he won't stop punching nearly as often. Now, there may be team members who have spells that I may meet any minute now. But let's go ahead and head out. Oh wait, hold on. This might be important.
Your guess is as good as mine. All I can say is I wish they'd start up again. Might have prevented the attack on us, or at least given us some warning.
True. Alright.
Of course! Like what?
Later. This is sort of the good part. It's like, hey, the world is extremely dangerous. Don't go alone, but you leave it alone. It's like, sure, okay. Oh, I should probably say goodbye.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime.
Bevel, you went across the street and cleaned out a whole ruin full of lizardmen who call themselves lizardlings, which honestly sounds like an epitaph. I think you're ready for more.
I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
Just like Kansas.
If staying away from this place will keep it safe, then I must do so.
It'll be a shame to see you go. We lost a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that.
Well, let's be nice to him.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures.
Better go hit the dusty trail.
Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
Bevel, I understand that we've been friends for like billions of years here, but perhaps you haven't noticed that I use my fists.
I'll stick a fist through his heart.
Not in a weird way.
Have you said your farewells?
Father, are you ready to unleash me upon this world?
To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the mare.
Should I expect combat, Father?
I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you traveled directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter.
Are you sure there will be ships, Father?
There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It is time for you to go, my son. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
Okay, I got a totes question here. He hasn't left the place. The two guys with him were like two random rangers. They just left. He's like, I have spread word that you have left directly for the city. To who, Bevel? Like, who did you tell? How do you spread a rumor in a town with a population of like 20? That's like 30 miles from the nearest hotel. Did you tell the birds?
Who did you tell, father?
I must know. Is that technically an exit? No. Okay, hold on. Is it go past the Starling Farm? You think I know where that is? Bye, Lex Luthor.
I'll remember him as he was. Villainous.
In a good way. Unpacking module. Unpacking a lifetime of being a tiefling in a small rural village. Seriously though, I'm glad they included the lines for that. As soon as you walk up to some random bullies, it's like, what do you want, demon? It's like, yeah, that worked. Okay, we're saving just in case I disappoint my master. Remember your training. Is it marrying apparently?
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise.
I love how they're threatening a dude who looks like the night shift manager for a construction company. The vein on the side of his head is bigger than this guy's, like, it's like an aorta. Like, you know what's coming.
Nothing that concerns you, demon. This is between us and the dwarf here, and whatever coin he happens to have with him.
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of my half-demon friend here, well, now I can understand that. But I can handle myself unless you suddenly decide to make a friendly brawl something more.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson.
Wolf's got a big mouth.
Three v one, not fair. 3 versus 1, not fair. There's a reference someone's gonna get.
Outnumbered? Well, I suppose they could bring some more friends if they wanted. That might even things up a bit.
This matter is between us and the dwarf here. It's none of your concern.
Come on,
What's that voice
someone
acting?
try to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
All right, I've heard enough of this. Come on, boys, let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
Take that!
I'm just gonna watch for a second. Oh, that was a second. Casually punching, casually kicking. Miss, 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 miss. He's just bare-fisting his way through this. Good question. Can I see the... Nope. I don't know if flanking rules apply. Maybe not.
Well now, that was
Well,
a
now.
good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons. But if they have to keep the odds even, can't blame them too much. Have to admit, wasn't expecting anyone of demon blood to show up. Your kind isn't in the habit of extending help to strangers. Name's Kelgar, by the way, of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight.
Is to extract aid from you.
Let's be cordial.
Ha! Even the odds! They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time.
We're off to see a wizard. By the way, there's a wizard in this place.
Seems it's your lucky day then. I happen to be traveling to Neverwinter as well.
What doing?
Now that's a tale. Oh, glad you asked. But can't discuss it without a tankard or two, I think. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
Meanwhile, I took an oath
So
of
then
abstain from
I
alcohol.
punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement if you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Let me check something real quick. Okay, looks fine. Every time I look at OBS, I see me looking back at me from an angle, and it's like, am I sideways? All right. You want to become a monk? Sorry. This is my 14-year-old fresh monk here. Why do you want to become a monk?
Aye, that's the short of it.
I'm kidding. He's legally 18.
Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that...
We hit a find it.
Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived.
Yes, you understand me.
I say and then wander off. Excuse me, are you... Hey. They were just drinking.
Take that!
Oh, this sucks. I mean, you ain't gotta save everybody, but come on. Try stunning. Even if you land a hit... Hey, don't kill the bartender. Your job sucks. Oh, that's the combination cook and innkeeper.
Let's see what they're made of.
I'm trying to get what they're made of on the outside. I said it better in my head. Hey. More of them upstairs. I have to get out of here. My vow of chastity.
You're going down.
Oh, he's about to have a shitty day. Is that a morning star? Oh, sorry. Flail? A flailing star. I should really Google all the names that have been used for various flails and maces. Okay, time to die. Ha! I'm dead. You've been defeated. Ooh, hold on. Oh. Well, whatever, we'll go back in. This time, we don't have to sit here and go through the dialogue. We can get in real quick. Dating advice. Loading the area. Hey guys, what's going on?
Now that we're out,
You're a small one to be taking this road all.
if you're free,
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need
out no.
this map.
Come on.
All right,
You're no match.
Now we begin the slow process of punching. Eventually, you'll get where you hit most of your attacks. Eventually.
Well, now that was after. Name's Kelgar, by the way. Ha! So tell me, what seems it's your lucky day then? I say.
He puts a lot of throat into the
So
letter
then
W.
I punched him in. So to make a and that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a. Aye, that's the short of it. What?
The character. Find it.
Well, look at this. Our next.
They come out of the upstairs? Looks like I got a free punch out there. Alright. Punch him, punch him, punch him. Strangely enough, there sort of is tanking in this one. Saving game. What the hell of it? You wish to do this. Trust me. Also, rest. Help, they're attacking people upstairs. I need about 8 hours. Okay, let's go. This game is so silly with that. Have you considered fist? Why is it always feet? The eternal question, why is it always feet? Okay. Oh no, I've seen a video about this. Okay, we're going to attempt the impossible. Heal myself without getting killed. God. Okay, heal him without getting killed.
That's it for me.
Okay, trick time. Double, double. Trap them in the door. This is going to be weird. Can I even pull this off? This didn't work last time. How many are you? I'll try it anyway. It's probably a bad idea. I'm drinking here. Probably just put these on the bar at this point. Alright, we put points in a temple for a reason. Let's go. Was it where I was playing Joseph Joestar? I don't think darkness is going to work on Duragar. It's not 5e darkness, so I don't think it's that good. Do we have a secret? Is there something I can use? Well, I'm going to have to use this, which is disappointing. What does this do? There's no way to know. I mean, that's it. Just break him. There. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was unstoppable. Okay. Helgar? I don't think I have any way of... Yes, I do. I'm gonna need you to stop being a little bitch. Wait. Really? Okay. Sure. Pretty sure it heals HP in this, because I did it several times.
That's it for me.
I mean, obviously by base rules it shouldn't. Or should it? We are officially out of ways to heal myself quickly. I think that's Galen. Leaving. Healing. Yeah. Oh, this may have worked. Rolled a 10, I rolled a 10, I rolled a 9. Rolled an 8, rolled a 7, rolled a 6. I'm gonna fix this randomizer. Rolled a 6, rolled a 7. Rolled 15, still missed. Rolled a 3, rolled a 7. Rolled a 1. Bruh. Rolled an 11, rolled a 14. You know what? Fine. I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. What? Okay, fine. My fists are no longer the most powerful weapon I have. The secret was your foot all along.
Answer me! Where's Rachel?
Does he not remember me? Oh wait, no, that's Zachan. I'm shaking. More sugar. Nope, ain't seen your wife. Won't be able to live myself. Okay. Going. The near dead. We're gonna take a long rest during this fight. Alright. Once again, I don't think there's any consequences for that.
Feel my fury!
You know what? Screw it. There's more people here. Let's try this. Can I stun him? It is never... What? Nope. Some say it's impossible. Yep. Neat stuff. Nice. Ah, Galen? Thank you for your assistance. I was beginning to think there was no end to those creatures. There were two, bro. Wait, I've seen you before. You're Galen's... You're his... You're Dagon's child. I literally traded with you. Isn't it dangerous to be here? That's why I have guards. Bro. Right? I don't remember what to do with that guy's wife is, and I hope I didn't leave her to die. Time to rob this place blind. Which is what I would say if I was playing an asshole. Heading back downstairs. For those playing the home game, or for those who have played the home game, I may be forgetting certain things. So, you know, sorry. But, you know, it's not a blind playthrough, but I'm not holding a guide in front of me. You will always be welcome here. Okay. The fine establishment you have here. It's a shame if something already did. Later. We shouldn't need to do much in the way of repairs. Okay, for a hot second I thought she had like the widest nose, like nose bridge outside of the movie Avatar. Which is fine because it's hot, but at the same time it's like, really? I should have never left Neverwinter.
Well now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble, I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at Bogan's Pass where I was using that trestle table as a battering ram. Oh, look, we're heading in the same direction and you seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be able to teach each other a few things.
We'll meet in the middle. I'll lose all my discipline.
Good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. I won't be slowing you down.
I think most of Josephus's conversations are just him going, Hooga Fubuda. Now I believe we're going to Fort Locke. Yes.
Swamp Cave.
Okay, it's the bondage central of, you know, this continent, which I'm sure has a name. Galen, are you in trouble again? Do I have to kill your guards? Galen, I just got done fisting. Thank you. You should have been so open about the profits you made. We think we deserve something extra. I've been on more campaigns than each two elves could count.
Need to remind you I'm a fucking demon. I mean, it's in this general location right here.
I won't let you rob him. I think my dude just turns around.
Attack, brother. Leave no witnesses. The money is ours.
Oh, fuck shields. We had the same idea. Like, hell no. You know, I should probably give him a weapon. It's Pathfinder, you can't keep healing. Oh, sorry, 3.5 D&D. Do I have the difficulty turned up? Wow. We might actually fix that. I feel like I'm like a little bit of a sissy, but like, oh, I hate having to reload over and over and something like this. I can't believe my own gods are telling me like that. By the way, it's my new accent.
We can overcome even the best of men, Galen.
You speak chess, but it's just sometimes. It's sure the gods never when we hear this roll you played in Dead Museum North without friends in the sea. Meantime, except this money.
So you could spare a little more.
No, we're gonna seriously. I think having friends is a better idea right now. I'm not above looting the bodies, though. Right? We're gonna save again because something is about to happen. Actually, let's check. What is the difficulty set to? Gameplay. Normal. Seems fine to me. Alright. Oh.
Sleep! And so we rested upon one knee for 8 straight hours.
That is the worst thing. Oh my god. Oh, it's like sleeping with one arm slightly bent in some way that causes it to hold weight. It's like, oh good, I'm just Galen just ran through these!
Take that!
Okay, hold up.
All right.
Equip your axe.
Take that!
You are not a monk. My god, he's become so powerful.
Follow me.
Rasengan.
Yes?
Yes.
1 to 10 plus 6.
Yes.
He has a plus 8 to land attacks. Good god.
Yes.
Okay, if I turn this off, I only have a plus 3.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, right! Oh, man. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to take... Oh, man. I forgot to take the feat that lets me put Dex to attack. That's the problem. One of the problems. You know what? No. I'm gonna long rest while staring directly at them. It will creep them the fuck out. Okay, let's go see Troubled Waifu. Kind of girl who steals everything when she breaks up with you.
What, demon? No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valis will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
Still, there's just the small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valis will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were, thinking about letting you live. Now you've gone and changed our minds.
When you roll a 1 on diplomacy.
Huh, hold on, look at this. Another half-demon come to help the first.
Join me. Together we could create one whole demon. That's how genes work.
Were you planning on murdering without me? Okay.
That's not a fair fight.
This don't concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Lock, hunting bandits.
She your sister, is she? You sharing demon blood from the looks of it. Caught her trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
I wasn't aware that this had that tag. What did she take?
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old commander.
I told you I'm not with those bandits.
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough.
You know what? We're not gonna bother with that part. Just straight up the important bit. Could you not murder people?
You think you're going to stop us, are you?
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
Especially about a demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
Good enough for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tale later.
I'll plant a blade in your gut.
I was gonna make the same joke. I love him.
Take that! That's all you got!
Wait, does she not have any daggers equipped?
Take that!
Okay, seriously, I don't remember NPCs getting killed this easily. Come on, stun time. Thank God.
I'll
Screw it. I'd rather she not be dead. For now. Jesus. Oh, it's Kelgar. Is she infinite HP? What's going on?
That's all you got!
Where did you come from?
She must.
I mean, one moment I thought I was dead, and then suddenly you're here. And look at all this blood. What are you doing all the way out here? I haven't seen another tiefling since, well, I don't know when. Sorry if I sound surprised. It's just, you know, tieflings don't usually help each other out, in my experience. Not that you couldn't if you didn't want to, you know?
What? Obviously, I really Smith, I own you. Look at the fort. This is what we do here. Anyway, we're being nice.
Hey, you're nice.
Well, there you go.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually, I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. You probably know what I mean, though. When someone takes one look at you and runs in the other direction. And in my case, all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. Wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that one. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
I love the idea of watering down potions to sell them twice.
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
There's no reason to do such a
It's
thing.
been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Police quotas. Bad news. I'm heading to the fort.
Do you think I could join you? Just for now. I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own. And, well, I do owe you one.
Can't say I trust her. I mean, you're alright, but most other tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh, is that so? Well, why don't you step down here and say that again?
That was a good one.
Oh, this'll be fair. I don't even have any of my gear. But please let me come with you. I owe you for saving me.
I think
and
I
those
just screwed up
soldiers will
the
just try to
romance
kill me
route with
again
her a
if they
little bit
catch
there.
me out here on my own.
But I'm not concerned. The waifu of this game is a druid. Let's be real. Where's your stuff?
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
Yes, right here.
How
If
can I help?
only we had a rogue. I'm just staring in the general direction.
Yes.
That's how you play a 5e arcane trickster. Officer, I was doing it. You can ask anybody. I was just staring in the general direction of it and it opened. Okay, here's where we loot 3 dead bodies of, local authority figures. That can't possibly go poorly. Hello, Commander. You may want to send some people out there to bury people. You know, we had a little fight. My fist, it just doesn't stop. Marshal McCormick. Look at his beautiful jowls. Galen tells me that what you did for him. Glad you managed to keep him in one piece, he says in his authentic voice. You look familiar. You're not a Harborman by chance, are you? You look familiar. You know, horde man from the from the swamp. Stay out of my swamp. Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Cormac, City Watch Marshal of Neverwinter City, and you would have heard me of City Watchman. You're famous. Recognize you? I would have hoped so. He's doing well, small talk, blah blah blah. I'm being sent to Neverwinter for a task. Why are you here? Rumors of the garrison here has been stopping its patrols. We gotta look into why. Of course, the rumors were true. No patrols means the roads are crawling with bandits and worse. Yes. West Harbor was attacked. I remember this quest line. He stops setting up patrols. He doesn't ask questions about bounties. Refugees are starting to trickle in because the surrounding area's gotten too dangerous. Maybe he gets some sense in that thick skull of his once he hears that West Harbor came under attack. Okay. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you get it. This was actually rather useful, because you need to get into town. Hold up. Let's see what he has. Boots of hardiness. Hard boots. +1 AC, dodge specific. Gives you constitution. What's my stats? Okay, it won't really matter, but it's there. Gloves of the Long Death. +1 attack, and that's cold damage. Can I afford that? We're going to figure out how to. Identify. Light shield. Is he using a two-hander?
Follow me.
Let's check. Is this a one-hander or a two-hander? It is... I don't know.
Yes?
Let's check real quick.
Follow me.
Can he equip a shield? Yes, then let him do it.
Yes?
Kukris are the Bizom, but I don't think she can use them. Can she? We're gonna make her use them.
Follow me.
Okay, in 3.5 and Pathfinder, you had critical ranges on weapons. Oh my god. Because in those, unless the rules are different in this game, you multiply everything, including the modifiers. So crits, unlike 5e, huge deal. You roll a 1 on your damage roll in 5e, it's like, oh, you did way less damage than you might have done normally anyway. In Pathfinder, you roll a 1, that sucks. But you also doubled, you know, your strength and the enchantment modifier and everything. Everything got doubled. Usually. So, you still did a lot of damage.
How can I help?
So giving it to someone who does sneak attack may or may not be great. I'm not sure how
Yes.
sneak attack interacts with it. It probably isn't doubled. Oh shit, I forgot to give her stuff back.
Everybody, follow me!
Equip. Equip. Okay.
Follow me.
We definitely don't need torches, but I don't know what to do with them. Sell? No. Sell, yes. Sell, yes, sell, yes. It's the most exciting part of the game. Give these to her. Sell, yes. Sell. Not yet. Pork jerk. What? Oh, I didn't realize. Sling. Club +1. Can she double deck? She can double
Yes.
dagger. Okay, this game does have a crafting system, but I do not care. Okay, yeah, we have enough for this. Wait. Ooh. +1 AC for monks. -1 listen, I'll live with it. Yep. 17. +1 to attack. And +1 damage when from your attack as well. Let's see here. It's 3, 1 to 6 +1. That was 4, 1 to 6 +1 +1. Nice. Right. Weapons wise, we don't need any of that. Hey, hold on. We may buy a few of these. Just in case. Clear thought, which is cool, but we don't have anyone to use his intelligence at the moment. This increases everything, but I don't possibly have the ability to get that. So, no big deal. Alright, it's probably enough selling. Probably. Just sell gemstones, silver ring. Yeah, we are not crafting. Golden chalice of life. Oh. Yeah, boy. This is that good stuff. Alright, we put our healing items right up front. I'm almost done here. It just feels like the kind of thing I should be doing. Okay. Need a story. Save again, just in case. You never know. Here we go. Stranger report lock. If there's something you want, be quick about it. Oh, sorry, this is the ass.
Garrison to run.
Be the commander here.
I am. And let me tell you, with Fort Lock being the way it is nowadays is a good thing. These soldiers need military discipline, and by the gods they'll get it.
I'll hear you filling in until the commander returns. Where is he? Where's Rachel?
Filling in. That full tan allowed the place to fall apart. I've spent every waking moment bringing order back to this garrison. He's been missing too long anyhow. Probably met the same fate as the other patrols we lost. I've already sent news to Neverwinter of his loss. It's merely a formality before I officially take charge.
They won't prove that he's dead.
True, hadn't thought about it, but I can't spare them in for an investigation. 3 patrols already lost. Refugees trickling in, and with discipline in shambles, we'd be hard-pressed to hold this fort with what we have.
Do you want me to? Wait.
Why?
I want you to resume those patrols. Your superiors would look favorably upon your promotion if you settled with without further loss of man.
Success! Fine, I'll do it. Contingent upon completion of the investigation.
Oh, so very thorough.
Hi, Nishka. I should hope so, otherwise I shall cancel our bargain. I'll take you to the bargain basement. All 3 patrols were lost east of here, and we've never had any reports of trouble in there in the past season, so... What happened to them is a mystery. Do I hear 3? 3, do I hear 4? There's really nothing except for the plains. An old graveyard, of course. It is at the edge of the mare, so anything could have wandered in from the swamp. I did. Think it'll deserve something? Nope. Nope. We're leaving. You there, tall Dormelos.
Well met, traveler. Same voice as the main character.
Well met, traveler. I wonder if I might appeal to you for some assistance.
How can I help?
I'm but a lowly priest of Ilmater. Hey. I was waylaid upon the road to Highcliffe by bandits who made off with the holy symbol.
I will fucking destroy them.
We're going to get it back. I require it to perform my magic.
Service to Ilmater requires that I aid travelers in whatever manner I can. I travel between this fort and Highcliffe, tending to those in need. I trust even bandits would leave a man such as myself unmolested, as I am sworn to help all travelers, even those of lesser morals. I was clearly mistaken.
Do you know where they are?
Nope.
I'm gonna get that thing back.
Yay. Now I think with these bandits might be as on a large camp level for a lock as a bandits camp. You know how much gold they have stashed there?
We will soon.
Cool. Yeah, no reason to... Look, she's gonna rob the place regardless. Just let her do it. Jacoby! Jacoby! I'm just gonna walk sideways past you. Can we have a little, little deal in the corner here? He makes unspeakable weapons of nightmare power. Unfortunately, I don't need any of them. But I will casually walk over here and just start dropping stuff. You seeing that right? I have to individually wait for him to load that he's dropping items. Each one is an action. That's probably it. I'll poke people.
My greetings to you.
Alright. Save again. Alright, we're gonna go out there and probably, yeah, find waifu. But she's not even stealthy. Bandit camp? But we could go to the graveyard. Yeah. We'll come back. You encountered something on the way to your destination. All that walk this road must pay us 10 gold. Hand it over. I really wish I'd have put more points into Intimidate. Let's try Diplomacy. Cool. So what you're saying is the punching begins now. Good God. See, I just needed teammates. Fighting a gargoyle. What was the voice direction on that one? Okay, I need you to give me 2 small deaths, a big death, and a pterodactyl screech. It's This better not be the glove I just bought. Can you identify it?
Yes.
Greater gloves of concept. What?
Follow me.
Set
Yes.
me free.
Yes.
Good
Everybody,
question.
follow me.
Can she use a magic device? Yes, she can.
Follow me.
Oh no, I seem to be handing things to her suddenly.
Everybody, follow me.
Yes.
Dang it. Okay, maybe not. I thought this is where you discover waifu, but apparently not. Bandit camp? We could go to the graveyard. We don't have a cleric with us, so it's not hilariously easy. Look out for the... Right, we're going to try to stealth it. Oh yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Follow me.
Slowly make our way over. They'll never know. Question, how good is my stealth? Moveset on it? 10. Hopefully they don't notice it. Nope, too late.
Hells. Was that all right?
Are you gonna follow?
Let's get him.
Aha, stealth attack. Nope. Are you kidding me? Okay, screw that. Oh yeah, I do cold damage now. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Oh wait, no you won't, because we have to fight the entire group. Oh man. It's a little late to be handing you potions.
Look who showed up.
Well, he's uninjured, so screw that.
Get ahead.
You will not survive!
Looks like we have company.
Why would you stop?
That's it for me.
Oh man. Okay, okay. Use... Whoa. Did I say... Can I get the spell off? Can I do it? Nope. Well, we're gonna be reloading.
That's it for me. Sorry.
I think we've determined that stealthing in is not an option for this party composition of 3 melee characters. So we're gonna try the obvious other one. A technique I've mastered over billions of years of playing WoW. They can't attack through a gate. Just walk sideways. Okay, y'all two, I'm gonna need you.
Yeah?
To do nothing. I'm gonna run out here. Be like, hey guys. Do I have any more Alchemist Fire? No. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Look who showed up.
Turn off the AI for a reason.
Hells.
Easy
Was
enough.
that all right?
Right? See if it works. I'm sorry, you just said what am I? Okay, this is actually working pretty good. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to... Dex. Hide. Diplomacy. Move silently. Listen. Spot. Oh man.
Yes.
I'm going to go so long without actually having my to attack. Adjusted. Recommended. Yeah, she gets so many, it doesn't even matter. Uncanny dodge.
Follow me.
You can only be a fighter. Craft weapon. Bruh. I might just have to live with that. Screw it. Let him have it. Good God, his HP went up by a lot. Oh yeah, he has 18 con.
Yes?
I screwed this up so bad by taking diplomacy instead of... whatever. Alright, toss this on her.
How can I help?
See if she knows what it is. Natural armor. Her about that.
Follow me.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, we're all the same. New save. My creativity is matched only by my wit. Actually, can we just... Yes, we're gonna take a long rest while staring down the scout.
Yeah?
Yes.
Follow me.
Sneak in. My stealth is unmatched.
Take that!
Enough of this one.
She's not even here.
Yeah?
Everybody, follow me.
Right, we're gonna do this again.
Swinging swords.
So far, this has been pretty effective. Right, just to make sure they don't screw it up.
How can
We're
I
gonna send
help?
them both over here.
Enemies. Get ahead.
My God. Yes.
All right.
Well, look who showed up.
Easy enough.
Nope. Okay, that'll do. You stop chasing the Archer.
Time to spill some blood.
this is actually going pretty okay. Alright. Khadgar can do whatever he needs to. He just keeps changing targets. Well, I mean, it's fine as long as he one-shots them. Let's see. This is one of the... This kind of quest is one of my favorite things to actually run across. Greater Cleave, really? To run across in, like, MMOs and actual tabletop? Because it's fairly straightforward in the... Like, there's not a lot of moral quandary to it. There's not a lot of, well, do we go here, do we go there? It's just like, there's an opening at the front, and that's it. Bad guys inside.
I don't know how you managed to slip through the camp, but we'd best be getting out of here.
You should go.
We'll follow your lead. Hope you've already cleared the way out.
The prisoners are escaping!
Oh no! Lead the way,
no.
and hurry! We won't be of much use to you in a fight.
You're no match for me.
Did they just
Sure, I
all
can do that.
appear without any reason? Well, whatever. Nope. We ain't falling for that.
Let's get him.
Actually, good idea.
Looks like we have company.
See if I can get them to chase him. He's out, as she often is. Okay, where's her body at? Let's get him over here.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Right. I don't know if this will work on the unconscious, but I'm gonna try it.
My tears right buttock.
No, apparently not. Right, we should have this.
Time to spill some blood.
Really? Aw, man. Okay, hold up. This is what we saved. No. New save. Load game. Because there may be consequences for, letting the alarm go off like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is head back in. This time, go through the house first.
Yes.
Well, after we do this little trick again.
Yes.
Look. Running in a window. This game's old enough that it's kind of hard to get it to run in a borderless.
Follow me.
Easy enough.
Running, 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 running. Don't screw this up for me, Khadgar.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Sure,
Nope.
I can do that.
It is not the answer.
Take that!
Sorry.
It's okay. couldn't. I could be doing better, but this game sort of. Its system is rather infamous for sudden death.
Yes.
Follow me.
Yes?
Alright. Back in. Actually, no, let's do that again. That worked out really well.
Hells. Was that all right?
Run away!
My tears right.
The bravest thing a man can do. Hide behind a fence.
Blood and swinging swords.
Time for
He just frost stomped that guy into the ground. Sweet. Okay, let's try this again.
You're going down.
That was probably loud on stream. I may have just like straight up threw a left hook at my mic. Okay, we're just gonna work our way back through this. Let's see here. Well, this game's not terribly complicated code-wise, as far as I can tell. There are occasional consequences for poor planning. I'd like to avoid those if I can. There we go. Yeah, let's keep wandering. Probably best just to leave them alone. Right, save, new save, enter. Okay, cross your fingers.
How can I help?
Right, disarming trap, disarming trap. Disarming trap, disarming trap. Yay.
Follow me.
I think we've had enough of this one.
But as long as we can get them trapped in small areas, we should be fine.
Time to spill.
Nishka, could you, for the love of God, just attack one? I guess I could turn off the AI. That's rough. Eventually, I'd probably have to.
Everybody, follow me!
Right, who has the worst fortitude save?
Yeah?
Yes?
Everybody, follow me!
Her, definitely. So there you go. That's for dealing with things like poison.
Follow me!
For the most part. Let's see here, split this in half. Let him keep the 3. For her. Check this out. Oh man, it's like, I'm just gonna rest.
How can I help?
Right. Here's the hoping it's not gonna explode. Cool. Still don't know what it does.
Yes?
don't need that.
All done.
Oh yeah, I think she'll just slowly walk over and do it herself. Yeah. Okay.
All done.
I really like Final Fantasy 9. It's, 9's one of those things I probably wouldn't stream, just because it's so long. And you can't really do anything to change that. Oh, I walked right into that. I literally walked right into that. Cool. Didn't get the Holy Symbol back? That's nice. Are you really? Are you really? Jesus Christ, Khadgar, get back in here. Shut the door. Okay, you. Use your potion. You. Well, you can do, but try to cure it. Now the two of us are going to flee like the brave men we are.
My tears right buttock.
Easy enough.
Wounds on her. Actually, that's fine. Let him do that.
Time to spill some blood.
Oh, come on. Let me cast the spell. No. Well, I guess that's how it is. You sneak around the back. I don't know what his AI is telling him to do, but he is not doing the right thing. You don't outrun him. I want to turn his AI off, but I'm really fond of how it's set to new target must die. Like, why can't I land a blow? Come on. There we go.
Take that!
Okay, new plan. We go back, Ganishka, rest at the doorway. It must be possible. I know it is. Can I argue with the DM that it's perfectly viable to take a long rest in a closet? There we go. Why I gotta... Okay, let's see. He had a shitty day. What else? Hey, she actually used her potions.
You're going down. Let's see what they're made of.
One thing I will say... is while the that's on me. while the combat in this can be really boring, early on at least, I do still like that sort of math feeling of like numbers going by and you're like, yeah, I understand why I'm hitting why I'm not hitting, or like, it's a case of, you know, poor gameplay is poor gameplay, but like, as in, you know, me. But like, there's not a lot of mystery there. Like, if your attack missed, it missed because you rolled bad. Or, sorry, because the attack rolled low.
How can I help?
Like, that's it. And like, there's something pure about that. I don't know, I just really like it. Are we stabbing again?
I'll carve you up.
Okay. She's probably gonna drop.
Let's see what they're made of!
Yep.
Sorry.
But she held him off a long time. Cool. I thought there was something in here. I could have swore there was. Investigate, stealth. Guess not. And so we took another long rest after one battle. Get used to that, it's gonna happen a lot. Where is it? Is there nothing in here? I mean, technically this is a great way of dealing with, these enemies up here. Oh shit. Alright everybody, pull him back, pull him back.
Yes?
Give me a moment, and this'll all be over.
Right, well,
Everybody, follow me!
we just have to be very careful about how we get through this. Because they might just attack, or he'll walk through it. He'll walk through it like the Fallout dog.
You're no match for me.
Okay. Actually, no. I remember this being a little bit challenging. So, just make sure that we don't leave obvious loot. Save. Cross all of your fingers. Well done.
Let's see what they're made of!
Nope.
Let's get them!
Not sacrificing you today.
Look who showed up.
Enemies. Dead ahead.
Summon? Really? Okay, there we go.
Well, look who showed up.
Anything but here. No.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Give me a moment, and this'll all be.
All right.
Don't you have it? Uh-oh. Kidding. You interrupt the battle here to go Kaggar. That's not going well. You pull back. You get in there. That worked out really good.
You're no.
Easy. That's probably it. Unless... Why do I keep doing that?
How can I help?
Yes.
Unless, of course, there's a boss just sitting right over there. But I don't think there is.
Yes.
Yes.
How can I help?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Carefully get through this. Right. There's to her. There's to him. This is a 1d8. This is a 1d10. This crits more often, smaller crit, but does extra damage every single time. There you go. This would technically put him at what? 3 plus is 14 armor from it. He's getting actually, hold on. It's gonna be the same. Let's check. AC 17? AC 17. Huh. Oh, check penalties.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Yes.
Yes.
3, 2.
Follow me.
Everybody,
Yes.
follow
I'm
me.
just gonna let him have it. I'll let him have it. Ah, we're good. Wait, what was the deal with this? Hey, cutie.
How can I help?
Slowly, carefully make our way through the rest of this, and hopefully we'll be able to get the hostages out. No guarantee on that. One thing I like and yet really dislike in this game as well is that the way you'll just discover something's trapped like several seconds after you stood next to it. There's no indication that
Yes.
like you can't directly check an object, I don't think. We're into one, we're gonna rest, because holy shit. Once again, this is basically not the tutorial section, but the really early part of the game when there's no lore or big things happening. It's just the gather your party and start proving yourself thing, which is great, but it's kind of a slog. Okay, I don't see any bandits, but I still hear the music. Well, let's risk it.
I don't know how you managed to slip through the camp, but we'll follow your lead.
The prisoners are...
Oh no! Lead the way!
Okay.
Yes.
You
I'll
do with
take care of this.
do with. Hold on, hold on. Do people just teleport into existence? Yes.
Ha! To battle!
Well, we just gotta split them up
Get 'em.
to make sure they have targets.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Well, look who showed up.
Nope, turning off AI.
All right.
Sure, I can do that.
Time to spill some blood.
We just have to give them
Well,
targets.
look who showed up.
Wow. Interesting, we had to kill like 10, 15 people just to get them to walk out the front door. I like this game, but that's very video gamey. Right, I think we're done here.
I can't believe we made it out in one piece. You were amazing in there.
Thanks, but just a typical day's work, really.
Our thanks to you, friend, and to your dwarven friend, too. We'll make our way to Fort Locke from here.
I'm glad I was able to help. There better be a reward in this.
Anyway, glad I was able
I'm
to help.
certain our families will wish to thank you as well back at the fort. Safe travels to you.
Did you see the way he ignored me? He thanked you, but it was like I didn't even exist. I helped too, you know.
A true hero doesn't need the thanks of others.
Oh, really? You were puffed up so much when they thanked you, I almost thought there were two of you.
You have my things.
Well, thanks. I mean, you did good in there. Didn't think we'd actually get through that in one piece. But it was kind of nice working as a team without having to backstab anyone at the end, I can tell you that.
How do you know? It is not yet at the end.
Alright, well, we're gonna wander back in there real quick, because I feel like I missed something. Oh, I wonder if he's at the graveyard. Because he wasn't here. You sure checked every area in there. So what we're gonna do is head back. Well, first we said we're gonna head to the graveyard and just start beating ass. Hopefully, that will be enough to get us another level. We'll see.
Local graveyard overrun by skeletons and zombies.
Completely normal. Don't worry about it. I went here one time when I played the multiplayer version. By the way, you can play multiplayer in this game with my bro. Turn undead here is hilarious.
I am diseased.
I love when he gets a multi-kill for no obvious reason. Oh yeah, in Pathfinder 3.5, you couldn't get sneak attacks or crits on undead enemies and stuff like that. Anything that didn't have functional organs or had very strange anatomy. Which makes sense, but was also weird.
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Cage, her AI is really stupid. Wow.
You're no match for me.
Kilgore just turned around and bitch slapped the entire cemetery. Back on. There we go. Should probably be healing her so she won't do that, but you know what? Nishka, why?
Let's get him. Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Okay, now you can.
Let's see what they're made of!
Okay, never mind.
Boiling blood and swinging.
He's actually outfitted with a pretty good weapon for this. Let's check that. Every time he swings. Oh yeah, and he's using. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing sonic damage. So it's like he has an extra dagger on top of that. Slowly work our way through this. Dang it. Could take a little bit to actually land right on this.
Feel my fury. Take that.
All right. I'd like to not be diseased anymore, but I don't think I can do anything about that. Ah, actually, hold on. Ah, damn it, right after I did that. Can't rest. Can we rest? Okay, there it goes. Nope, that's stuck. Shit. Oh well, we'll do it later. Just a handicap I have to live with. Actually, search. Like he immediately tried just to open the door. Yeah, they can't tolerate archers. And I think that's like the Skyrim exit.
Take care of this.
Time for a little fun.
I'm gonna slowly walk over there.
Well, well, well. Looks like this lot needs some special attention.
Oh, I forgot about that line. I always heard it wrong.
Well,
Mishka, you
look
okay?
who showed up.
You gonna make it?
Easy.
Take that!
Poor Jojo was like most of his way out. Oh wow, it's already been, yeah, over 2 hours. Let's see here.
Yes.
We'll take a little break in just a second. For about 5 minutes. Checking a couple things. There's no reason for him to use that. Jeez.
How can I help?
Yes? Just don't know if it'd be worth it. Think sneak it. Yeah, rogues. 1d8, which doesn't mean much. Shifty weapon fighting? No. She has weapon finesse, which is what I'm supposed to have. But, well, you know. Alright, I gotta check this later.
Follow me.
Alright. I'm gonna save here, and go to the old loading screen for a little bit, and I'll be right back. See you guys in about 5 minutes. Here, I believe it is... Boop. Alright, we're back. I just realized what it was I was going to talk about for like ever, and my brain just wouldn't hang on to it. So, this game is based on 3.5, which is pretty, like, a lot of people loved it. It has some really rough edges. I mean, they're not terrible, it's just one of those things where you practically need an encyclopedic knowledge to... Oh, man. Okay, hold on. To play it accurately.
Yes.
Turn off search.
Yes.
All things considered, I prefer 5e to basically every other D&D-esque system. As simple as it is, as annoyingly DM-heavy as it is, I just feel that it's the someone most open to be customized, because there's so little given to you. That said, it's not a case of I wouldn't play 3.5, or Pathfinder, like 1 or 2. Or say anything World of Darkness, because, my god, I would love to, but that's even harder to find a game than, you know, all of D&D. As it stands, I'm just gonna ramble on for a little bit about classes, because why not? It seems like a good idea. I feel like there's something I'm missing in this room. Monk in Pathfinder is infamous for being pretty bad.
Time for a little fun.
You think I would learn? AI off. You back. You
Who's for a fight?
Disable.
Come on!
Easy enough.
Alright, while she does that... Check this, is this mass cure wounds? Yes. So she'll disable all of them.
Easy enough.
Who's for a fight? Come on!
Cool. Honestly, I still liked it. Like, as a concept.
Yes.
My favorite archetype, though, which is what Pathfinder called subclasses, was martial artist, which, mind you, would be a pain to do, and it's sort of like the Inquisitive of 5e, in that every single round you're having to make checks, which could get old. But the whole deal is, it is a monk who never unlocks magic power. They're just absolutely trained to such an extent that they do, like, movie magic level.
Follow me.
Well, I've seen Chinese kung fu movies, so not that level of magic, but like, you know, they can punch a metal creature and not break their hand, that kind of thing. What they have to do is they don't use keys, so they can't punch ghosts. That whole problem is they have to make a check at the beginning to see if they can overcome an enemy's ability to deceive or hide, or, you know, one way or another. They have to perceive an enemy's weakness. They then have effectively, they overcome all deep, like, damage resistance right from like level 3, I think. Which means that a martial artist will never have to worry about damage resistance from any enemy, period. The issue is, they lose everything. Monks gain, like, resistance to mind control, the ability to pretend that they have magic fists, but obviously they get around that. I don't remember the list, but effectively stuff they try to put in 5e a bit. Like, they lose the ability to just sort of cease to exist, so technically, concealment. They lose their spell resistance, the whole deal. They don't have key points, so they can't do any of the key related abilities. In exchange, they become immune to fatigue, then immune to exhaustion. And then again a handful of other utility type abilities. I forget where they leave off, but ultimately it's the whole point of, they just go What if you were so tough? Like, what if you rock lead your way to the top, but you didn't have access to, you know, his internal gates, which are stormbound, right? But you just overcame every obstacle purely through hard work, which is impossible. So they just let you bullshit your way through. It gets a little weird, because technically if you're immune to exhaustion, full stop, the rules for how they interact with a lot of issues, like, you know, lack of sleep, or, like, getting stuck in deep water or anything like that, gets a little bit funky. But I really like it. I would love to see, as an alternate set of rules, because in 5e, you can't really replace class skills in any way. Oh, let's see, what's it called? In 5e, a subclass cannot replace any features. There's no rule that says that I've run across, but it's pretty obvious. All druids have wall shape. They eventually had to give them the ability to spin wall shape as a currency, a resource that's points. Because they all have wild shape, even though people who play druids don't necessarily want to turn into animals. Because a druid is also just a nature mage. In Pathfinder, you had the ability to just simply drop using wild shape at all. Let's see what just hand face. Which is all well and good, but it basically let them become elemental magic like users above all else. Unless you're playing a blight, which they still ended. A blight druid still ended up with wild shape.
And this will all be over.
Come on.
Give me a moment, and this will all be over.
Hey. Don't you go in there. Okay, I think Khadgar's a little bit lost. Well, let's see here. Anyway, point being, 5e monk is cool. I like it. But
You're going down.
Something weird's happening here. Just let him fight these.
Enemies. Get ahead.
Get ahead.
Give me a moment.
The biggest issue with monk is it's the same issue it's always had. It's just you think it wouldn't translate to 5e where Dex is king, you know? And that is, monk needs several things to be high at the same time for them to make it. You can be a rogue who only has high dex, and you might be okay. You can be a fighter who only has high dex. You could possibly even be a paladin who only has high dex, and you might be fine. A monk relies on wisdom to give them AC, and to allow them to use stunning strike and actually do anything with it. Well, if you roll for stats or roll poorly, or use standard array and don't take variant human or with a wisdom increasing feat, or what is it? Wood elf, or one of the odd obscure sub-races that lets you have wisdom and dexterity at the same time, you end up starting with 16-14 rather than 16-16. If that happens the entire campaign, you can never take a feat. Because you're sort of screwed. Because you need higher stats. Because you can't wear armor.
Well, well, well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention.
It always sounds so dirty.
All done.
I still like it, it's just odd. I'm glad that Tasha's effectively operative fix for 4-element monk. It's really cool. It's like, as long as you use your action to spend key points, you can use your bonus action. You can use your bonus action to make a weapon attack. Not an unarmed attack, a weapon attack.
Yes.
Follow me.
This is actually pretty important. Because it effectively means that if you use your main attack, your main ability, let's say to cast Hold Person, because you're 4 elements monk, that's what they do. You can then turn around. I don't think we're gonna find a place to rest.
To battle! Time for a little fun!
Time for a little fun. You can then turn around and use your bonus action to get an auto crit, assuming you had succeeded. Or they failed the save, I should say.
Yes.
It's pretty nice. Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize I could remove stuff with that, even though the disease is already removed.
Everybody, follow me!
See here. Having somebody who can use Water Whip and hold person from a distance is great. Having that person also be completely competent in melee is pretty freaking good. Having that person be able to jump, to climb walls, jump and outrun everybody right off the bat is just awesome. The issue is originally, without that bonus attack, they used their ability, if it didn't work, they're just like, I guess I'm done. And that was it. Because they don't get very many abilities throughout as they level. They get like 3 chances. And they can replace an ability during those levels, which is a problem. I did sit down once and just actually plan out a better version of that subclass. But to be honest, a lot of people have done that. There we go. And I let her get infected too long.
Yes.
How bad is it? Not the worst. Just double check. Do we have another cure potion? Or another cure disease? No. Alright.
Yes.
Follow me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy I'm looking for is right over here. But first, we should probably go into the left door. I vaguely remember this being important. Oh yeah. I did once... Really? Oh, that's awesome. I did once play through Curse of Strahd as a rogue, who had 2 levels in fighter and levels in cleric, so not exactly rogue. It would have been great, I just happened to be playing with people who
Hells.
would see you sneaking and then run in. Would see you go to make a check and they go, they'd immediately make the check before you did. Like, it was a, success not possible. Oh, DC 90.
Yes?
Okay, hold up. Screw it. Here we go. There's Commander Taran. Or Tan.
Fresh materials to work with. Excellent.
Fresh materials.
Oh no, retail workers.
Attack, my children. Let us add their corpses to our army.
Feel my fury!
I don't know if this works, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's still down. Oh, it might have been one off. Yeah, it probably was. Screw it. Punch your time. Skeleton's like, hey guys, did I miss anything? Oh shit. You can just get killing blow. Nope. Shade? Really? Right. Anyway. Rogue in 5e is amazing. Hold on, let's not talk over this. And it's not voiced. It's a miracle you came along. I was certain I'd be joining the corpses down here soon enough. Are you the boss? Yes, I am. Did Lieutenant Valis send you to find me? He must be gloating right now. He warned me not to send another patrol until we receive reinforcements. Sent me to find out what happened. It's a good thing that he did. I have much to report and but made me to be prepared to deal with this new threat. What's the necromancer doing down here? Building an undead army. As I understand it, he scoured this crypt, gathering corpses. They're all on the ground over there. The necromancer interrogated me thoroughly on the strengths and weaknesses of Fort Lock. It has 2 doors. You just go through them. That's it. Troop numbers, defensive strategies, the experience of the men. He must have been planning to attack using the undead. How much strategy are you going to use with an undead? Was this really enough? Thank you. You know as well as I do, he didn't have the numbers. That was ominous. Even though he would have needed a surprise to surprise the fort, it was unlikely, which would be unlikely, news of Highcliffe falling would spread like wildfire. We would have been ready. Why would we attack the fort? Was he working alone? Black Garius. You able to travel? He tossed me around a bit, it's no big deal, I can still travel. New voice. I was separated from my men as we fought our way in. Some may still be down here. I don't feel right leaving them. Let's look for your men. Alright, we just had to find the 3 of them. Right, cool. First of all, lever. Oh, hold on. Neat. Oh yeah, he's with me. See, that's convenient.
How can I help?
Right. Slowly make our way through here and hope the AI doesn't suddenly make them stupid.
Ha! Get ahead. Take that.
I remember they're not all alive, but I'm not sure of the numbers.
Time for.
Really wish I had a cleric. Pretty sure skeletons far past dead. Oh yeah, another thing. I don't remember if 5e does this at all. But 3.5 Pathfinder had this weird thing. Commander, you're alive. See, my training was wasted on you. Did you make it out of here? I have so many diseases right now. I even cure them. Nope. no way of doing it. I hope she doesn't die. The only downside, the spamming. He might be in here. The spamming long rest is when you have stuff like that. Uh-oh. Huh. What? Oh, let's see here. I do really appreciate how casting is done in... Really, dude? How casting is done in 5e as well. The Arcanist...
Take that!
In... Oh man, I got off tangent. Okay, so... My issue with Sorcerer has always been that... It's basically just Wizard with a different spellcasting, like, limitation. And that's basically it. Because they both... It's not even a different system. They both are like, okay, I need to do an incantation, because I have to do verbal. And I have to know how to do the hand gestures, so let me do the sudden Naruto hand thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to, like, they may or may not need materials. 5e they still do, and 3.5 it's a little different.
Yes.
Follow me.
So it's like, the only difference is just
Well. Looks
a
like this
minor
lot needs some
aesthetic thing,
special attention.
which is irritating. They eventually added the psychic bloodline, which said, okay, they don't need the usual the usual setup. Like, their spells are so innate that instead of having to speak them, they think them. Instead of having to gesture, they feel them. It is simply summoning the right combination of ideas and, like, just general emotional reaction to make a spell do what you want it to do. But that means they're susceptible to things like if they're feared or mentally altered in any way, they might not be able to do their spells at all. Which is problematic. I feel like I'm missing something here. Where's the... Is there not one? They also added the Arcanist, which is one of those why play a wizard or a sorcerer, particularly a sorcerer, where you could play an Arcanist. It's what sorcerer should have always, I mean, what the wizard-like sorcerer basically should have been. It's a sorcerer.
Shall suffice. Nature's fury.
It's a sorcerer who studied magic, so they still have to do all the gestures and incantations. But they work like a 5e wizard to the extent that they basically are a 5e wizard. Damn it. Basically, they prepare one of each spell rather than having to prepare them all, because in 3.5, if you want to cast 3 fireballs, you have to prepare 3 fireballs. An Arcanist prepares 1, and they just innately cast fireball for however many slots they have.
Well. Looks like this lock needs some special
so
attention.
they don't really have a place
Everybody,
in
follow
5e
me!
for that reason.
Yes.
That said, they're still pretty cool if you're playing through, say, Wrath of the Righteous on Steam, or whatever. Where are they? Have I been into the room with them? I just didn't see them. Let's check out here. Did a good long playthrough as an Arcanist. It dramatically cuts down the annoyance of playing a caster. Okay, I've already been here. Where is everybody? I'm gonna let it happen. This is odd. I feel like I'm just not running into them. They're slowly walking up.
Yes.
Nishka.
Follow me.
I would heavily recommend actually buying Wrath of the Righteous. If you liked the Keymaker game, and particularly if you there are things about it you didn't like because of the way it played, so to speak, like it was the combat was really annoying or anything like that. It's worth checking it out. Because what they did was they took the combat and made it turn-based. You can still turn on the old one, not a big deal. But you have the option of actually having turn by turn.
Well. Yes.
Which is really cool. What else? Oh man. Oh wait. No, it's useless. Yay.
Yes?
What do you call it? It dramatically slows down the game, but the way they made it is that you can just click a button and turn it back to full action or turn-based on a whim, like all the time. Because it uses initiative to determine when people take an action during active combat anyway. It would just basically can pause without being a big issue. I also much prefer not just the story is way better, but the general assortment of NPCs in Wrath of the Righteous. It's a little... You have to remember, Pathfinder was made by a company trying to take the semi-medieval setting of D&D and make it more socially modern. So you have characters... You have a handful of characters who are... women who talk about their wives, men who talk about their husbands, people who may or may not identify with their obvious gender, that kind of thing. I don't know if there's much of that, though. But, like, it's not too, like, I don't want to say forced, but, like, they don't go out of their way to, like, do it to the point of it feeling like token. Like, it's not quite like when you're watching something and a character walks out, announces their race, announces their gender, and, like, makes a point of it. It's just there. It's just part of who they are. It's just completely normal. And I really sort of like that. Not like, let's say, like, you would see in WoW or something where they have to keep reminding you that...
How can I help?
It's like, where is my... It's like, where is my wife? For I am a lesbian. Instead... Did she just teleport? Instead, it'll just be things like, I forget her name, it's like... Benevia? Whatever it was. Was it something like that?
Yes.
Let's be like... yeah, I'll talk to the commander. Your commander, she's general, whatever it was. Let's just say general for the simplicity. Yeah, I'll talk to the general when we get home. That kind of thing. It's like she's not having to make a point of saying, "I will talk to my wife when we get back, who is my lover." It's just the very casual, just the way someone would actually talk about it. I really like that. Otherwise, the only big issue I have with Wrath of the Righteous is an issue I have with Pathfinder and most of D&D, and that's demons and devils are completely interchangeable. Like, instead of being, like, so different as to have a distinct line between them, they're more like two Eastern European countries that are bordered and everything, and trying to say that they're two completely different kind of things that cannot be confused with each other. To an American. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like they're both speaking a language that has very similar roots. And it's like, okay, they both dress the same. They both look the same. And it's like, no, you can tell them apart. And it's like, at a glance? It's like, yeah. And it's like, no, you can't. Not even people from there can. But like, demons are treated like that. Where like, they're chaotic. They don't do order and, you know, structured society the way devils do. And you go in there and they're like, hey, I wanted to make a deal with you and maybe we can have a conversation. And okay, you need to know who's in charge here. Yeah, I follow this guy and that guy has to do what she says. And it's like, they're just devils. The only thing I like about it at all, because it really was straight up like blue balling a swarm that my swarm run. Because God, that's the one where I got farther and it's like, neat. But then it's like, oh, they're just people. You can even just sell stuff to them and have casual conversations. It's like, you ruin the whole thing of like being like, you know, wanting to commit omnicide to make sure that an invasion stops. When you make them just people who are just living their lives. Rather than being constant chaos that needs no names, needs no thoughts, is only screaming, is only eating. And it's like, it would have been cool, but no. Maybe they're not in this one. Maybe they're in the other one. Let me go check. It's not the end of the world, though. Is the other guy just standing around somewhere? God, I feel like it was the most obvious thing. Maybe they're both in here.
You're going down.
Let's see. Well, I'm still losing steam here, so... whether we find him or not when I get through here, I'll probably just go ahead and call it stream. I do enjoy the game, but I just don't feel I'm giving it the energy it deserves, you know? I'll be repeating this in a minute anyway, but tomorrow I'll be starting Jade Empire. Very different game.
No, sorry. How can I help?
Really? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Well, we may be calling it right here, because I'm gonna have to look up a guide on how to get around. Let's check in here. New area. Skeleton Captain! That is a wonky plastic suit. That's no big deal.
Take that!
Here's what I was looking for. It's like I remember it being, you have to like look around for something.
Everybody, follow me!
I think if you pull this, all of them come out. Yes, but they're gonna do it anyway.
Time to spill some blood!
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Is he a paladin?
Take that!
Who's for a fight? Come on!
You're no match for me!
Take that!
Well, we're stuck in the doorway. Let's see here.
Take that!
I think we've had enough of this one.
I must say this will be the things I really wanted to do that I have to let go of. Because I was really trying to get into like, regularly playing D&D and hopefully playing Vampire at some point. Maybe even Hunter. But it is extremely difficult if you don't have a like full-blown open schedule, like potentially college student, but especially like a high school student. Is the guy not standing here? Maybe he's not. Working 12-hour shifts, you don't really... It's really hard to find a time.
Nature's fury strike!
Well, the 12 hours isn't really the big deal. It's the rotating schedule. It's probably going to become obvious for anyone who tries to catch my streams. I can't stream on the same day every week because I work every day of the week split into 2 weeks. It's very difficult to find a bi-weekly gathering. So like if you want to raid in WoW or FF14 or something, or you want to show up to some sort of like TTRPG,
yes,
you kind of can't. Because you need to find a bi-weekly... Wow. You need to find a bi-weekly schedule, or bi-weekly session. How is she ever supposed to get in there? Oh wait.
How can I help?
Hold on. Using my enormous brain. Well, that worked out.
Yes.
I think it was just for items. Yeah, I think we'll save out here and come back later. Or...
Everybody, follow me!
What about this? Okay.
That's it for me. Sorry.
No resting is allowed. You're not my manager.
Feel my fury!
Yeah, I don't think this would be too much of fun. I do kind of regret never getting to play Vampire. But the audience force is so small, the number of storytellers out there is so... they're so rare. That I'd have an easier time finding a Pathfinder 1 game.
Well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention.
Wow, that's a lot of gold. I feel like I probably passed the guys like 3 times and I just don't know it. That's no big deal. One of them I could have swore was standing like in here. But I still don't see him. That's one thing I would love to play on stream, but I have to make sure that it's okay with Twitch. Because Bloodlines is just the best. It's simply the best. Skills! Tumble! You know, I don't really need it.
Everybody,
she
follow
needs
me.
it. Because she can't seem to stop constantly running in circles.
Yes.
She agrees. There we go.
Follow me.
Alright. We're just gonna save it for now. I'm gonna call it a stream. Next time I come in to play this one, I'll have actually read up on what's coming. Because apparently trying to do a mostly blind playthrough, because it's been so long since I played through it, not working out. Because you have to really know where things are, or you have to leave them behind. Yeah. Either way, tomorrow I'll be playing Jade Empire, which is much more straightforward, for better or worse. Has a really good story, and is still available for purchase on that. I'll probably put links up and everything on the VOD for that. I'll put links up on this one. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Later.